make it to 100 or until the match is over. So let's get it. But you could be resuming this match. Okay, let's put some damage. They're super fast in here, so I don't love you to the uncontrolled piece. Okay, there's the dolphin. I know the dolphin is crashing. Okay, let's just get this game started already. I already know I'm gonna win, so what's the point of even playing this? I'm still gonna do it for the fans.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
That's exactly what
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Crash.
Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Got lucky anyways.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Orchestrating the offense, the former three-time captain of Michigan State, quarterback Kirk Cousins.
After the career that he's had in the NFL thus far, you get the sense that he was underrated coming out of college. Not just great intangibles, but the ability to make plays come alive.
You got it.
From within the confines of it.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup at 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he's got the hookup here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there...
Got it!
The big tie-in for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, 26 yards. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved for a score.
And they're sure he's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Fullback, the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 points on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Fullback out to kick this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he finds Amendola. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Tannehill on 3rd down.
Maybe Landry going to be
This is
passing.
going to be incomplete.
Flag. You can't even get past him.
I don't see
You
why
can't
they're
even
trying
get
to get him the football out of the backfield. They know what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota.
Go.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Out of his end zone, Cousins. He'll find Thielen looking to hit it. And showing the athletic juke. Good little game there. Now a whole lot of real estate. But a nice carry.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now Cousins, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and they'll make it 3rd down. Let's take a look here at the offense for Minnesota.
For a lot of people, there are pros and cons to playing close to home in the NFL, but for Adam Thielen, it's nothing but pros. Grew up not too far from the Twin Cities, loves being a Viking, and is a really dependable 3rd down receiver.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They give him 12 yards in the 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another 1st down.
Okay. He's gone. He's gone.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Chewing out big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to run with.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, Cook. Now running right through it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves instead. They'll make it a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they get like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
A very nice pickup at 33 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him, as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Have that arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play.
And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. 4 left to add the extra point.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Fullback out to kick this one away. The return will come from Sonoris Perry. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays they have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, here's Tannehill. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That's all good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
All right, say it with me now. There are a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty? Wily? Definitely. You name it. That's every move in the book and continue to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
Now throwing on 3rd down, but he cannot connect.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter early, but they're in for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Now he bowls him over. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
They try to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Cousins on 1st down. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. He'll go down the middle before getting us inside the 30. Chewing out big yardage, another nice gain here. This one goes for 20.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. All incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd down, Cousins again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They do get 9, that leads to 4th down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come out 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now Tannehill. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Ben Gideon coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use your aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And they'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill.
Oh,
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Linval Joseph able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin the rig back now and get up field, get up field quick now.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Cousins the thrower. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 25. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that will drive the team towards a victory.
With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Forbath able to convert the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Forbath out to kick this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now let's see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. And a little throw there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They're able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. Officially going to be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Drake. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, now the safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. The screen to Drake. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Alright, the broadcast will be pausing for
They
now.
to set up the screen and they got blown.
It's hard.
Alright, I'm back, guys.
You're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty. But there is a danger to getting them started.
He was in my game chair.
You got to
And
really
the
keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise he's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
A very solid gain of 27. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, is starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm still winning.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10.
I'm a winner.
He's got the connection over the middle of the Bills.
That's the difference.
Inside the 10 and marking at the 5. Really nice gain of 25 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that
Why would
has
you
a receiver, if you blitz
touchdown
them,
right there? It could be any.
Touchdown,
Maybe the little.
Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
that drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Fullback, the extra point. And round is on here. This
What's rowdy at
just a
all?
4-play game that time. And it's polished up by a Viking score.
Let's keep it loud. Rowdy. Let's keep that. Let's keep the views going. Oh yeah, right.
Forbath out to kick this one away. The return man is Grant. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him as we sit in the second quarter. First play of the drive there is incomplete. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm talking to almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job here to force an incompletion.
And tough going there, so we'll get it up to about the 31. 1 yard, the official pick up there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after our last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping.
That's an interception. That's an interception. That's like really an interception. Yeah! Good, I'm going to be
Really nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And Bulldozer was run through. This is going to be caught. Fight for the football. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well. And Freeman's got it. Touchdown Vikings. And Freeman has won a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already
Exactly. Exactly.
Let me just make sure that it's not something special water. Did you send JJ the video?
No, you have your own account. Why are you such a hypocrite?
I'm not. I don't have the
I was in the.
I can't send it to him because I can't.
Then how come? Why did you use the YouTube channel? Huh? think the AUVs or any thumbs up. They didn't do like the poor old baby. I'm the only one who subscribed to your videos. I'm gonna tell everyone to directly subscribe. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have like 2,000 views and 2,000 subscribers. And today, I'm all of a sudden rich! Just my little small soul. Today, rich! I'll be richer than you before you know it. And I'm gonna save it for every single battle pass that comes out. I thought you were doing the Switch. Get out. I mean, I thought you were doing the, you know, Apple Watch. If I'm not getting, if I don't get one for next Christmas, I'll buy one. Take one! Cause I want 2,000 subscribers! So, next Christmas. I mean, next year. They're gonna be smashing it. Smash, 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 smash. Let me see how many views I got. 0. Yeah, you wanna know how much thumbs up I have? I have 15. Until the night falls, everyone will sit together to the bottom. Don't want you back, want you back, back here, until the night falls, everyone will sit together to the bottom. Sorry that I took so long, guys. I took a shower. So, might not be able to finish today, but don't worry.
Well, they better figure something out. And
Make sure to subscribe and thumbs up. If I at least get to 40 or 60, I mean.
Here comes Grant on the return.
And every day I post, every day. Some Mondays, always Tuesdays, some Wednesdays, some Thursdays, always Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But my main broadcast days will be Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So check out my channel on those days.
And maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure out and get
I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty good mistake. I thought he was running.
It could get worse. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And Kendricks able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Sherrills to return it. Broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Vikings are set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from it, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. And this guy's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Cousins now on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
The Vikings on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And they're under fullback trying to push the power. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Now fullback for the extra point. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And around is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Forbath out to kick this one away. The return man is Grant. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. Run, it's Drake. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Tannehill hands to Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. They've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
A good return there of 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
First down near the 35. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He is putting on a show in this second quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you put a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got the artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They are not doing good right now. Not at all.
Throwing his Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's taken down before he gets into enemy territory. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Get off me!
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big game that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They run again on first down. Cook. And they're running right through it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Right on the touchdown.
Cousins now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The safety, T.J. McDonald, getting in there to break that one up.
He's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Well, he can't corral. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And 3rd down.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays. fire another one into the end zone.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Yeah.
And he'll get in. Touchdown.
Oh.
It's the fullback. Second touchdown here in this first half. And this Viking offense is running away with this one.
I don't know why
Nothing complicated about that. That's old school power.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try to do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
Fullback to add the extra point. Fullback for the extra point. And a round is out here in this first half.
500 subscribers. 500 likes and
Pretty
subscribers.
time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished up.
500 likes and subscribers and I get to 60 or 100. Like, really, buddy. Really. And if they're still at 0,
Fullback out to kick this one away.
I'm gonna leave it down if they're still at 0.
Here comes Quinn on the return.
I'm gonna make it easy for you. If I get to 100 and they're still at 0, that's 1,000. That's 1,000 subscribers and thumbs up. But if I get to 60 and they're still at 0, that could be 500.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And that will be incomplete as well.
Because we get 1 yard.
Anthony pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Talking about the mental focus, you know, the mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta stay with it.
That's true. Here's Shells. Oh, now he bowls him over. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Vikings! In for the score. And the Vikings offense continues to pour on.
It certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of pressure in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. The return man is Grant. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphin offense back out onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Escaping the play, can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. The third down, Drake. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Anthony Barr got a real education position at UCLA and playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people, so he had great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana, thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but he had a great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Now the Vikings offense works their way back on the field. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they're locked in and really looking good.
Trying to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
To throw, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he's taken down inside the 30. They call his number of units his 6th catch and a first down.
One of the selling points of the end route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Throwing, Cousins over the middle here. Oh, he gets it inside the 10 and 9. Another good gain at that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this team knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Final play of the half. Cousins. Looking left sideline, incomplete. So and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here comes Grant on the return. Oh, nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Out
comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you
interception.
Picked out by Harrison Smith. And they'll shot at the 49-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Well, so they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass and want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you great opportunity. You got to cash in this points.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 7 catches for him now. This last one, a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making you.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph. His second touchdown of the night. And this Viking offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you have to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for a hat trick here as this one continues to go. So that drive had 4 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Forbath out to kick this one away. The return man is Grant. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Drake up again from Tannehill. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On third down. That's right. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of down. And he's going to burn his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
A well-executed screen pass means the offensive line has bluffed the defenders. They make them think that they can just get through and get to the quarterback. Instead, they're setting them up. Little screen pass, loft it over them, and now they're in front, and they get downfield for big yards.
They get 10 more there. I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
So much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice game. The defense have felt great about where they were going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that one, confidence is pretty high for him.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security point of attack, especially against the big-body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play calls. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it. I'm giving my quarterback some room, spread him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity that if it breaks down, he can take off and run for it. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the 1st down.
Stopped him in his tracks. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag or just want to get out of there? Yeah, I think you got to go and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear. Every time we have to leave the booth.
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
He sets the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Whoa, still one. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, 75 yards. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Forbath out to kick this one away.
Poochie damage.
Here comes Glenn on the return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Anyone happy about the 3-point kicker? He'll put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough. We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football. Yeah, occasionally they'll play action and throw it, but most of the time, those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them. And now what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive tackle and putting him in a tight end number to give them even more blocking power. And we just saw it on that play.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And when you get the connection there, it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Here's Tannehill. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet get a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the catch. The grass on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying out. Great catch.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's way off.
But this one is incomplete.
Way
He just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So after the second down incompletion, he'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
Is it going to be a touchdown when you just do it in there?
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
Are they really trying to get this?
Sanders' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time run right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense. It's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice carry there, 15 yards.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They go play action here on first down. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there is that sort of the evolution of the tight end. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Campbell right from 6 yards away. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Forbath, the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Forbath out to kick this one away. The return man is Grant. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game. You need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Draw play. Tannehill gives to Drake. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Tannehill now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Drake. And he's taken down inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Hard to go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
And the tackle's made there by one of the secondary members. And I can guarantee you, having played that spot in the huddle right now or on the field,
under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Anthony Barr leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Like a stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And this is a blowout. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They're going to keep one on my team.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they're getting a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now running right through it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
And now out comes Minnesota. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normal.
Already did.
When they say you got to fill, this is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams. They put it all together.
Alright guys, I want to do MMA here. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Make sure you get the 500 likes. We'll get the full passion with 500 likes. I get up and 500 subscribers. Hopefully you can do that. Hopefully you can do that before it gets to January 2020.
Now Cousins. He's got his favorite target. And he slips up past the